Lokati here. Let's take a look at the updated patch notes as of today, June 12th, as we prepare to end our 350-day league that was Settlers. Horned Scarab of Glittering now has players in an area gain increased item rarity for each monster slain up to 400%. From every 4 seconds and up to 200%. No longer has item quantity. So Horned Scarab of Glittering is nerfed into deletion, right? And no longer grants item quantity, just item rarity. So Horned Scarab of Glittering is dead. So there's one juice down. Changed how additional party members scale quantity and item. We now drop 100% more of certain item classes like currency and gold, as they are valuable for all players. Whereas items like armor and weapons scale at much lower amounts. We no longer increase rarity per player in a party, but we increase the number of uniques specifically. So party farm got nerfed. Sorry, all you people that like have friends and socialize, you're gonna get less gear. It is what it is. In-game changes. The antagonist modifier on T17 maps now grants rare modifiers and additional modifier. Okay. Reduce the amount of increased pack size by T17 map modifiers that specifically augment pack size. So less density on our new T16.5 maps. Abyss Scarabs of Multitude now spawn 50% increased monsters. Less density. Horned Scarab of Glittering, obviously nerfed. Resplendent Tempest from the Scarab of Radiant Storms no longer grants item quantity bonus since it's had an increased item rarity bonus on players. More nerfs. Corrupted Growths and Crimson Iron Ore encounters are now normal rarity. These were always just intended to be monster spawner as opposed to actual reward source. More nerfs. Split the existing modifier that granted increased quantity and rarity of items in an area from cleansing entangle influence altars into 2 separate ones. More nerfs. Sanctum reward changes. The Sanctum room, which allow you to defer currency to the end of the floor, now have a lower chance to contain higher tier currency, and on floor 3, those items no longer appear in stack sizes greater than 1. So I know a lot of people have been crying about Sanctum being divine printing and its impact on the game. Let's first off understand that this is not a good thing. I don't care what your opinion on Sanctum is. Less divine orbs in the market means less currency to spend on crafting with divine orbs. It's not a good thing. I know a lot of people are divisive on this. More divine orbs in the economy means that more divine orbs are available. Items will cost more because divine orbs are worth less, but crafting is going to be much more expensive. So, divine orbs will be increased in value because there will be less available. It's a supply demand. This isn't like news. Supply demand, less currency, more valuable, which is going to make it harder to craft. But like random uniques and stuff will be worth less. So if your build is based around uniques, you'll be able to buy uniques easier, potentially. And finally, Recombinator changes. The Recombinator, when using the now unpredictable recombination method, which is the real Recombinator, not the fake POE2 bullshit garbage Recombinator, will result in fewer modifiers on an item on average. If the items put in were using many modifiers that normally cannot roll on them, for example, the only way to craft, so they're taking away or they're nerfing the only way realistic to craft on Recombinators with some excuse without affecting average use cases. So normal people not recombinating with a well thought out plan in an intelligent way will continue to have garbage results because it's not going to affect them. They're going to continue having garbage results using a Recombinator in a poor method. And people who want to put the time and the effort into creating good items in a way that is well thought out and planned are getting nerfed. So Recombinator is nerfed. Like that's Recombinator is nerfed. All this other text in here is just bullshit. Welcome to the vision, everybody.